I bet you didn't know that some wooden posts buried by the Romans are still stronger than most modern timber, after nearly 2,000 years underground. If you love uncovering secrets from the past, make sure to subscribe for more fascinating stories like this one. Picture a cold, damp morning in the English countryside. Archaeologists dig through mud, expecting pottery or coins, until they hit something unexpected: wood. They carefully reveal a wooden post, nearly 2,000 years old, astonishingly well preserved. Unlike most wood, this post is still strong, solid and intact after centuries underground. The secret? Not modern chemicals, but ancient wisdom. This post is a message from the past, a testament to forgotten skill and deep understanding of nature. The archaeologists marvel at its firm surface, blackened and marked by fire, coated in a dark, sticky substance. This wasn't luck, it was a deliberate process. The Romans, and many before and after them, knew how to make wood last. This post is our story's beginning, a link to ancestors who mastered a clever, enduring technique. Its survival isn't magic, but the result of a brilliant two-step method. Fire and resin, charring and sealing turned vulnerable wood into a fortress. This ancient art is as relevant today as it was 2 millennia ago. The post stands as proof. The oldest ideas can be the most ingenious. It challenges our assumptions about durability and craftsmanship. What did these builders know that we've forgotten? Their method made wood defy time itself. Let's uncover their secret. What was the secret that let ancient builders make wood last for centuries? It wasn't a magic ingredient, but a smart, patient process. They used fire and heat to transform wood's surface, then sealed it with pine tar, a gift from the forest. First, charring fire created a hard, protective shell. Second, sealing pine tar locked out moisture and pests. This simple two-step method made wood nearly indestructible. Today we'll rediscover this technique and see how it shaped history, and how you can use it yourself. The process starts with fire. Builders would slowly expose timber to flames, not to burn it, but to char the surface. This blackened layer, the char, was the first defense against decay. Turning the wood evenly, they let fire burn away the soft, vulnerable parts, leaving behind a resilient, carbonized shell. Skill was crucial. Too much heat weakened the wood. Too little left it unprotected. While the wood was still warm, they began the second step, applying pine tar. Pine tar, made by heating pine wood, is nature's perfect wood preservative. Brushed onto the charred surface, the tar seeped into cracks, sealing the wood. The tar created a waterproof, flexible barrier, locking out moisture and pests. The combination was ingenious. Charring removed food for rot, tar sealed out the elements. The result? Wood encased in a suit of armour, forged by fire and forest. This method was simple, but its effects were extraordinary. It's a dance of fire and tar, each step essential. That's the secret to wood that lasts centuries. Why does this method work so well? Think of wood as a bundle of tiny straws, cellulose and hemicellulose, delicious to fungi and insects. When wood gets wet, decay begins. Charring burns away these soft parts, turning them into carbon, unappetizing for pests. The char layer removes food for rot and creates a hard, insect-resistant shell. Charring also causes tiny cracks, which might seem bad, but they're key. Here's where pine tar comes in. It's hydrophobic, repelling water, and a natural antiseptic. Warm tar seeps into the cracks, solidifies, and forms a seamless seal. Water can't reach the wood beneath, and pests find nothing to eat. 2 layers of protection. Tar keeps water out. Char offers no food for decay. It's a simple, elegant system, each step preparing the wood for the next. This ancient science is as effective now as it was then. The genius lies in the harmony of fire and tar. That's why these posts endure. It's survival perfected. The proof is in history's survivors. Norway's stave churches, built over 800 years ago, still stand thanks to charred and tarred foundation posts. Their dark timbers have weathered centuries of harsh winters and rain. These buildings are living libraries of ancient knowledge. The Vikings used the same method for their longships, charring and tarring oak planks to resist seawater and shipworms. This protection let them cross oceans and explore new worlds. Archaeologists still find tar-stained timbers, remarkably preserved after 1,000 years. These structures and ships are testaments to a technique that shaped civilizations. Today, the Japanese technique shosugiban is trendy, charred wood cladding on modern homes, but many copy only half the method. They char the wood but skip the sealing. Charring alone hardens the surface but leaves it porous and vulnerable to water. Without tar, moisture seeps in, and rot can set in faster than with untreated wood. Some skip the tar for aesthetic reasons, others simply don't know the full story. The result? Beautiful charred wood that decays in just a few years. Cracking, warping and mould follow, leaving owners puzzled. The ancient builders weren't just after looks, they wanted longevity. Their wisdom was perfected over centuries. Both fire and tar are essential. Shortcuts lead to disappointment. The lesson is clear. The dance of fire and tar needs both partners. Without tar, the fire's work is left exposed. True durability comes from honouring the complete method. That's the real secret. Thankfully, more builders and architects are rediscovering the full authentic method. Charring and sealing offer natural, non-toxic protection. No harsh chemicals, just fire and pine tar. It's sustainable, safe for the environment, and gives wood a beautiful, deep lustre. The look is both ancient and modern, textured black char beneath a rich, glossy finish. Each piece is unique, celebrating natural materials and craftsmanship. This revival is part of a movement toward healthier, more sustainable homes. By embracing ancient wisdom, we're building a better future. The old way is new again, and more relevant than ever. Inspired to try this yourself? You can, safely and simply. Gather wooden posts, a safe outdoor fire, and real pine tar. Prepare a small, steady fire. No raging flames. Hold the post over the fire, turning slowly to create a black, scaly char layer. Don't burn too deep. Patience is key. Let the post cool slightly, then brush on a generous coat of pine tar while it's still warm. The tar will soak into the cracks, sealing the wood. Let the post cure for several days until the tar hardens. You've now used a technique thousands of years old. Your post will stand strong for decades, nature and wisdom combined. In your own garden, you've revived a powerful piece of ancestral knowledge. Sometimes the best way forward is to look back. Build for the future by learning from the past.